Hi everyone, I just now received in the mail a little bit of a haul, so I'm going to just go through a couple things, and ultimately my goal is to use this Mungyo Professional Watercolor 48 set to recreate the Prima watercolor palettes, at a minimum Tropicals, Classics, and Decadent Pies, but I think there might be a fourth one. And my goal today is to figure out which paints create which sets and what that fourth mystery set is, if it is in fact a Prima set. So the first thing I just want to quickly mention is I got another Da Vinci Casaneo quill brush in size 2 this time. I have a size 0 here. They only come in 0 to 4 and 6, I think. I really love the 0, as it turns out. This is my first synthetic brush that I really enjoy. So I went ahead and got the size 2 as well, just to play with. So there you go. I think these brushes hold a lot of water. They've got great points. And again, they're synthetic, so I feel better about animal treatment and things like that. So I've been looking for synthetics that I really like for a few months now, and I'm glad to have finally found these. I think I will continue to stick with the Da Vinci Casaneos for the future. Okay, so now the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm gonna open up this box of Mungyo paints. So I think what I'm gonna do is unwrap these and get them all out and ready to go, and I'll come back to you after I've got them all ready to go. So I just wanted to pop in here while I'm doing this. I'm unwrapping hundreds of 48 paint pans. I just noticed as I was doing this, that the paints actually do have the pigment codes on the wrapper, which is going to make this project so much easier. I was really trying to figure out how I was going to match the Mungyo sets to the Prima sets, but we have pigment codes, so that shouldn't be a problem actually. What I'm gonna end up doing is taking all of the papers off and taping them down in my book, and then doing a swatch of each color, and then I'll start the process of setting up the match sets. So I'm gonna continue unwrapping, but I just wanted to make a little note. I was really happy to see the pigment codes on the wrappers, so that's awesome. So just in case you're interested in seeing how I'm setting up my swatch book, I cut the outer edges off of each pan wrapper. So I just need the pigment code and the color name and number. That's really all you need from the outside. So I cut off the outside 2 edges. And then for each one, I've got my little permanent glue tape from Staples. So I'm just gonna take each one, put some glue tape on the back, and stick it down in the book. So I will be back with you when that is all done. Okay, so I'm back, and now I'm gonna swatch out all these colors. I'm gonna show you the swatching, but at a super high pace, because there's lots of those videos out there and you don't need another one. So I'm gonna super speed it up, but here you go, here's the swatching. Okay, so now I've got all my swatches done, and the next thing I want to do is start comparing the color charts, the color pigments on the color charts online to the pigment codes on the swatches, and try to put some sets together. So I think I'm going to start with classics. So that definitely has the white. The next one is PR81. That's this one. I know this is kind of off screen a little bit, but I'll show you them all together in a moment. Hey, this is Future Sarah just popping in to tell you I'm going to put all of the color numbers down in the description bar for each set, so you'll know exactly which color goes with which set, so you don't have to do this whole process again. Alright, so there we have it. There is the classic set all done and ready to go. I'm gonna do tropicals next because I'm super excited about it. So I had some brief confusion here because the PR81 pigment was listed in both the basics or the classics and the tropical set. It turns out there's two PR81s. There's the opera color and then the cool pink. I figured it out later. And so now I'm going to go ahead and set up the Decadent Pies set. Okay, so there is Decadent Pies. They're all set and matched, no problem. So with these last sets, I'm gonna try and figure out what they go to. Okay. I have just figured out my mistake. So both the cold pink and the opera are PR81. So I think the opera goes with tropicals and the cold pink goes with the basics. So that's solved. Ta-da! Mystery solved. All right. So with this last set, I need to figure out where it goes. And it has, let's see. Let me lay out the colors with their swatches. Okay, I don't think that these make up a Prima set. I mean, they could be a set, so I will put them together. There's no blue in this set. That's an issue. Okay, so after a little fiddling, I think we've finally landed on our set. We've got classics, tropicals, and Decadent Pies. Unfortunately, this I don't believe is another set. There's no blue in it. It's a little bit unbalanced. So I don't think that this would be another set, but it could make up parts of other sets. I'm not sure. I didn't check. But just as an example, I don't think any of the sets have a standard PY3 in them, and that's what this color is. So I hesitate to say that these are included in other sets. I think they're just not used in the Prima sets. But it was a fun exercise. I'm glad that I have these 3 sets now, and I can start working on some more accurate dupes now that I know what the colors really look like. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that, if nothing else, maybe I saved you a little bit of money. You can definitely buy this Mungyo 48 set and not have to buy all 3 of those Prima sets. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have any thoughts on the subject. Keep your eyes open because I'll have more dupe videos on the way, including a comparison between my Prima Tropicals dupe that I've already made and the real Prima Tropical set that I have now. Bye!